Hello everyone and welcome back to Battlefield 4 Beta. This is my second game and this is a post-commentary standard thing that I haven't done really in a long time. So yeah, still getting back into the swing of things on how to do commentaries because it's been, like I said, such a long time, and talking for 20 minutes is really difficult, especially when you haven't got practice in it. So I'm really out of practice. Dota 2, when doing those videos, you could just not talk for a while. But yeah, I really need a script for these sort of things. I just usually wing it, but yeah, I kind of like winging it. So I have my trusty cup of tea with me, and it's good. So hopefully that'll stop my throat from being all dry and stuff. But yeah, so this is my second game of Battlefield 4, and I'm still playing with the same people. I'll just clarify now that whilst I've recorded these first 3 games, I probably won't be doing that many commentaries on it anyway. Like I said in Acorn life comes first for me, and if I spend all this time editing videos, doing commentaries, rendering, uploading, it just gets in the way of what I really want to do, which is audio. And yeah, it's it's got to prioritize. I really do enjoy doing this. It's great to spend time on, and this is so annoying. Okay, I'll talk about the whole counter knifing thing in a minute, but yeah, what was I saying? Life comes first for me. So whilst there might not be many gaming videos, I'll still put a few out because yeah, I like to play, and it'll be a nice. It's a good pastime playing games. And if I record a Battlefield 4 video, then I'll probably upload it if it's good enough as a live commentary, just because it doesn't require that much editing. I'll just put it into Premiere and use Premiere as a compressor and just balance the levels out. It doesn't take long at all to do a live commentary, which is why I think people are kind of lazy when they just do live commentaries. It's like their whole channel is just them playing and then doing live commentary with it and then uploading that. It takes like a couple of minutes to edit. Honestly, it's really lazy unless they've done something special. But okay, so I've got a few things to talk about in this episode. The first will be counter knifing, the knife system. The second will be all the kits, and then recoil, and I'll see if I can remember all that I wanted to talk about. So well, there's a fail from me here. I was like, change weapon, because I still haven't sorted my hotkeys out to how I had them in Battlefield 3. So I was just like, shoot him, and I had the little laser designator out, and I'm like, I cannot shoot him. So yeah, failed by me. It's a good cup of tea. Or if I was in... No, Joe is coffee, isn't it? When they say, that's a good cup of Joe, it's like, that's coffee. And I do not have coffee. I have coffee at work, but that's about it. But anyways, knifing. All right, I'm really undecided on the whole knifing system. I really enjoyed Bad Company 2, where you knifed and it was always a kill. Like, there was no animation, it was just a knife kind of thing. It was really difficult to try and get, and sometimes it would bug out. But it was a good, it was good, it was fair, it was the same for everyone. There was none of this animation from behind, from the front. It was just knife, shoot, dead. In Battlefield 3, they come up with the backstabbing system and the swipe system. So a swipe from the front done a lot less damage. And then if you backstab somebody, you do an animation, you take their dog tags. And I like that system of taking dog tags from backstabbing. It does make sense. But counter knifing for me is just, I don't know, because then it's like it ruins a bit of the balance. Like, so, I mean, some people could argue for, oh well, he might have panic knifed, but it's like, it's a knife to a gunfight. And I don't want it to be like Call of Duty as well, where it's just like, oh, he's so close, panic knife and swipe and he's dead. What I do like is the animation. So like counter knifing, if you knife from the front, they can have a split second or two. It seems like a really open window, by the way, because I've done a couple of counter knives myself, and it's just like the window for counter knifing is really huge. So it's like, you should never really do it from the front anyway, and it should be a much smaller window if they're going to have it in. But if somebody's chasing someone, they've gone through all that effort, they're right behind them, and they turn around at the last second as you knife, and you get the knife from the front, and then they counter knife, it can be extremely frustrating. And I can see people raging a lot about the counter knife system, and I was like really angry at it as well. I was like, I've got this guy, knife, what's going on? And it was just like, I was watching it in slow motion. It's like, yes, no, dead. And I was like, yeah. So counter knife, I'm really undecided on. It's a good feature. It needs tweaking to make the window of opportunity smaller for the one being knifed, because honestly, if the person who's being knifed is the one getting the kill, then that's just like really unbalanced. It's unfair because the person who's doing the knife actually done the action. He's the one that went through all the effort, maybe to chase them, maybe to get close to them, or maybe he was just the one who had the quicker reactions. So rewarding the other player with a 2-second opportunity, well, it's probably not 2 seconds, but it's about like a second opportunity to kill the person that done all that effort. Come on, it's a bit unfair. It's a bit unbalanced. It does need tweaking. That's my opinion on it. Some people may differ because they get knifed a lot and they're like, oh, I can now fight back. But you know, if you're getting knifed a lot, you deserve to be knifed a lot. It's a gun game, you know. You shoot people from a distance. If they're that close to you, you deserve to be dead. Unless you planned on it, and then you deserve to kill them. But yeah, counter knifing. Yeah, it's good. It's all right. Now moving on to other kits. So I played around with the Recon kit for a bit at the start of this video, and I actually quite liked it. It's still not like, it doesn't feel overpowered or powerful. It's still really annoying because this level has like so many rooftops and there's just snipers everywhere. Whilst I like the map design, like I really do love this map. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's got loads of opportunities of escape and windows, and whilst it's not got as much destructibility as I would like out of a Battlefield game, it's still a good map. But yeah, sniping. It's difficult. I haven't really played much of it. I've played some. I believe my phone's about to go off because I got an email. There we go. That would be for Games International Jobs. Okay. I should turn my phone on silent. So sorry, guys. I should really... There we go. I'm so professional. So yeah, Recons, they always sit on buildings, but the really funny thing is, if you're a support, this is why I love going support, there's Recons all over the top of buildings, use your airburst. I might do a separate video quickly, because now I know how the airburst work. Delta, or Up Delta, showed me how to use it. It's a really nifty system. You can kill snipers on rooftops without actually looking at them. You have to lock onto the ledge that they're standing on and then aim slightly above them. And what it does is it explodes like a meter or two behind the point that you locked onto. So if you look at the edge that I'm standing on now, if I was a support on the floor, I could just lock onto this white ledge, aim slightly. Oops! I just knocked my table. Aim slightly up, fire. About 3 or 4 maybe airbursts, and that person is dead because it explodes above their head and they die. So as a Recon, you can't always hide behind buildings safely, and I love that. It was really funny. I got into a match yesterday, and I don't know how many of you know Jimmy Fresh, but he's somebody I play with very occasionally now because we don't play Battlefield that much. But he usually plays as Recon. He loves Recon. I don't know why. He's just always with the sniper rifle, and I was just like, oh, he's on a roof. Bang, 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 bang. He's dead. He was like, It was funny because he saw me starting to shoot at him. So he was like, I'm going to hide behind this ledge. Haha, I'm prone. You cannot shoot me, see me. I killed him. It was really fun. And then there was a couple of tea bags and stuff on the floor when his camera was on me. So yeah, it was all around a good time. So I really like the counter sniping kind of system that the support class has. You can't really do it on the other classes because I don't think you can unlock it, but this is beta, it might change. But Recon, I still need to have more experience in. Like, I've played a tiny bit. Okay, this is the best thing about Recon though. They have C4 and they have motion mines. Motion mines are back. Motion mines were probably one of the best things about Recons in Bad Company 2, and it's like they're learning from what we're saying. We're saying Bad Company 2 is the best game they've ever made, and then there may be a 3, and it's just like, and now they're changing it back to how Bad Company 2 kind of was. So they're bringing back systems from Bad Company 2 into BF4, which I really love. So they've got motion mines, so you don't have to fuck about with tugs. Nobody used tugs, honestly. Tugs was just like the gayest thing in the world. It was just stupid. Nobody used them. Well, I used them, but it's just like, ooh, let's pop it down on the floor. It's slightly uneven. So if you're a Recon, be happy you got motion mines back. You're actually a useful class again. You can be Recon. Because in BF3 Recon, you just kind of like, well, I can go for a sniper rifle, but I'll have to take my scope off. Or I can go Recon, but I'll go for like a PDW so I can actually get a decent score. Yeah. sniping in BF3 was just really annoying and yeah. But in BF4, the Recon class has some kind of purpose again, because now you can C4 people, because C4 is awesome. I haven't really experimented with too much of it. I don't know if you can throw C4 again, so I'll have to just kind of look into all of the tips and tricks and stuff and just explore the game. But oh yeah, there's a bug in Battlefield 4 still there, where the ammo packs and the health packs fall through the floor. You can still gain health from and ammo from them, but they just kind of fall through the floor. So it's like, okay, it's really funny when you're in an elevator as well. It's just like, have an ammo. Nope. Oh, it's gone. So overall, really fun game. They've done a really, really good job. I'll talk about the map as well now. So in BF3, I really did not like the maps. There was a lot of things I didn't like about BF3. Whilst it was fun, it wasn't, you know, a decent... It was okay. It was the decent game, but it wasn't amazing. It wasn't mind-blowing, and I do believe like half the maps I just didn't like to play because the map design was just really irritating, and it just didn't seem almost competitive. I guess it was just like, okay, there's 3 choke points, and that's it. And there wasn't really much on some of the maps much variation in height, so you couldn't really kind of ambush people from the high ground or stuff. It was really irritating. I just found the map design to be frustrating and annoying and just bad. That's my opinion of it. The best maps, obviously Caspian Border, back to Karkand. A couple of good maps are in the premium map packs and stuff that come out. I really started enjoying it towards the end of its life cycle, to be honest. We had a lot of fun just dicking around. But still, BF3 maps, in my opinion, they just weren't up to par. They were just nowhere near as good as they could have been, or as good as they were in previous iterations of the franchise. So I was hoping they would address that issue in BF4, and they really have. I had so much fun on this map. It's just like... So BF3, they released Metro for everyone to play on. Oh, did I make this? Yes, I did. And everyone was like, oh my god, they complained about Metro. I was like, oh, it's just a camp fest. You can't really camp on this map. This map is so well designed. It's actually just so much fun, because you can't hold down like all the points at once. It's almost impossible, because you'll take all the points, and then if you spawn camp, then sure, you're being a dick and they probably can't take any more. But usually you take 1 point, you lose a point. That's usually how it works. It's like Ring Around the Rosies. It's a really fun map in that there's always some sort of fight going on somewhere. It's just balanced all over. There's multiple routes in, multiple routes out. You can't really hold everything perfectly. There's like different variations in levels. Obviously, you've got fights on the high ground, fights on the low ground, and there's bridges. There's multiple levels to the bridges. It's just generally like a really balanced, really fun map, and there's like tons of little quirks in it, like the elevators. The elevators are just fun. I don't know why. Having an elevator in a game instantly makes it better. I think I screwed up my teammate there who wanted to come up the stairs, but whoops. But yeah, elevators, everyone can learn from this. Elevators make a first-person shooter better. I don't know why, don't know how, it just does, because it's just like, hey, I'm in an elevator. And it's just the comedic value, I think, of the dinner bell when it hits the roof of the level you want to. It's just like I said in the last video, it's like ding dong, come get 'em. I have so much fun with the elevators, and sure, it works both ways. You open up the door to the elevator, and then it's just like, oh dear, yep, I'm dead. Oh, did you like my roof drop, by the way? I was laughing so hard at this point. I was just like, okay, there's guys below me. Drop down, dead. I was like, yeah, did you see that? James Bond moment right there, and then I died. But that was a fun moment. You'll see I've cut out a bit of the footage as well from the live commentary. Like, I've just cut out some of the deaths and some of the useless lives. So this commentary is a little bit shorter than the shorter. I put a D in shorter. Wow. But this commentary and this game is going to be a little bit shorter than a live commentary version, because I'm cutting out the time in between deaths, and then if there's like a useless life, I usually cut that out as well. So if you want the full like game of picking points and stuff and just everything, then that'll be in the live commentary maybe tomorrow night or the day after. It shouldn't take me too long, because yeah, but these files are about a gigabyte, so they take about 4 to 6 hours for me to upload, sometimes 8 if my internet's playing up. So that's why I don't do like videos this long that often, just because it takes so long. And then Dota takes even longer when I do those, because those are like 50-minute videos, so ridiculous times, but meh, you live with it. One thing as well about the assault kit is the grenade launcher. It doesn't seem that overpowered, and the whole ammo system as well. It's actually really, it's really fun and really weird at the same time. And oh, there we go, I fell down. I think someone was laughing at me at that point, or maybe I planned to do it, I don't know. But the ammo system is actually pretty neat. So how the ammo system works is you have your ammo, obviously. I think in the Xbox and console versions, you mag dump. So if you reload before like your magazine is empty, you lose all those rounds in that magazine. I think that's how it works. I haven't really looked into it, but I was told that. But I play on PC, so it doesn't happen to me. Don't know why. But so ammo, you have your standard ammo. This can be resupplied by ammo packs or ammo crates, and you cannot just go out and get an ammo crate. So ammo crates are unlocked a little bit later in the game, and once you have an ammo crate, you can resupply both standard ammo and things like rocket launchers and grenades and grenade launchers and stuff like that. You can resupply everything. Like an ammo crate works as it always has done, but you start off with an ammo pack, and obviously ammo packs just resupply standard primary and secondary ammo. So that makes the game a whole lot more balanced at the moment. You can't just sit and spam grenades if you're a new player. Obviously, if you have a player with a normal ammo pack or ammo crate on your team, then yeah, it's back to normal. It doesn't take long for the game to come back to normal. It just adds a little bit of a delay in a new character. That's about it. As for tanks and stuff, the ammo system in that, you can no longer just spam your cannon. I don't even think you could spam a cannon in a tank anyway, because it reloads so fucking slowly. But you have like 3 or 4 rounds, and as soon as you shoot one, it starts regenerating. So if you shoot all 3, you could be without ammo for a couple of seconds because you've just spammed it, and now you've got like no ammo reserve. So you have to wait for it to regenerate, and it regenerates like one at a time. So it's the same with helicopters and stuff. I'm not sure about jets because I hate jets and I never use them. I think they ruin the balance of the game, especially in BF3. But I don't know how jets work in BF4 yet, because obviously we haven't had them. But things like tanks and vehicles, they just have regenerating ammo every so often, and I think that's really good because you have to pay more attention to what you're doing. It's like you can't just bang every couple of seconds. You have to think, okay, if I bang now, it'll hit him, but if I could spam it and kill him, but if someone else turns up, I have no ammo for a couple of seconds to deal with them. This guy was just standing there like completely oblivious. That was really funny. And I think that's a really good balanced system. It works. I find it fun. Sometimes it sneaks up on you and you're like, aha, someone to kill. It's like, no ammo. No. So just, I do recommend playing this game, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with the full game. I haven't really gone into talk about the Recon, but I can do that in the next and final game that I've played. So this one's getting close to being over. We haven't actually won a game yet. It's really annoying. We've gone from being like ahead, and then we get overtaken, and it was just like, oh my god, how did we lose this? That's what I like about this, is it's really competitive, and usually it's just like, it's usually a seesaw or a tug of war. I don't know. It's usually just back and forth though all game. Like one team gets the advantage, and then the other team gets the advantage, and it's just back and forth on the tickets until, I don't know, about 300 to 200 tickets, and then one team starts to kind of overtake because you've been playing a long time. The morale drops of the team that's losing and stuff. Oh, I haven't had a bit of my tea for a while. Good tea. But overall, I found it to be really balanced, really fun, and usually really close. We've lost the first 2 games, obviously, but it was just kind of getting used to it. Obviously, you can take that from the next one. The next game we win. But oh god, my throat's starting to close up. I've been talking for way too long. But this is pretty much the end of the game now. I'm going to die shortly, and pretty much that's when we lose. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this commentary, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.